Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana keeps consolidating just below the yellow trend line here, which could be a possible breakout line for a more direct move higher towards one of these next Fibonacci targets, next Fibonacci levels. I can add a couple more so that you have all the levels that are needed and that could be triggered in the next move up. Because the next one, the 1.618 extension has already been reached. So the idea obviously is that either a B wave bottomed here around the 6th of September or a wave 2. For a wave 2, which is the more bullish scenario, I really don't have enough evidence. I would need to see at least a break above $179.72, which would then open the door for a move all the way up to 208 in the next step, because the 208 level is the 1.38 Fibonacci extension, and it is the first ideal target for a third wave anyway. Okay, so, but first of all, we have that very, very important pivot. That's the 100% extension at $179.72, an absolute key level that, I would say needs to be considered here. Okay, so it's the 100% extension. We're dealing with a key target here for this white C wave, because if we say, all right, we have an A wave up and we compare that with a C wave, then the 100% extension points to that level and is an ideal target. So I will check that first. Okay, that needs to be broken first. A break above it will not invalidate the white count, which would still allow for a larger wave 4 correction, but it will open the door further for the yellow wave count. Okay, so at the moment, the approach is we're in a local uptrend and we're going to track support going forward. And as long as support holds, we focus on higher, but we're very much aware of these two levels, $179.70 and $208.30, because they will be the next key levels, milestone targets for the bulls, either in the white count or the yellow count. In the very short term, it's possible to push higher more directly. I'm tracking here at the moment a diagonal pattern to the upside, and okay, whether that's somehow part of the yellow third wave, even though I don't yet really see how that fits in, even though there are possibilities, but it is not the easiest structure to follow. Well, or if it's part of the white count, doesn't matter so much at the moment. This count just gives us a support area. Similar to here, I think we had a couple down here, the larger one and then the smaller one I've taken off. I don't want to take the larger one off because it might actually still be relevant. Okay, if that upper one fails, we could test the lower one. So we could test $119.50, for example, again. Only below that level, we really have confirmation that a larger wave 4 is unfolding, because in the yellow count, that wave 4 already bottomed on the 5th of August. So it's really at the moment a matter of taking it level by level, because this is just a range. You can see that we've been in this range now since August, really, just sideways. And for now, I'm watching this yellow trend line. That's going to be important next week. And the upper support area, which is located between $139.59 and $147.80. Against that support area, the focus can be on higher. That doesn't mean that circle 4 has necessarily started yet. The pullback is a little bit too weak for all of wave 4 at this stage, at least. So we might still see direct further extensions if it happens, and if we break above that trend line in a convincing way, then $166.85 is the next main level to watch, and then $175.59, and then we're already nearly at the $179.70 level. So overall, I think looking for higher is plausible. If it goes a bit lower and approaches that $147.80 level, then this is likely the fourth wave. But then we can watch this area for support and for reactions for one more high. I'd really like to see one more high, but to really call it a complete structure, I need a healthy fourth wave and one more high in wave 5. Just checking if we can draw some kind of a trend line here. Not really. I mean, it doesn't really respect the trend line so well, so we don't need to do so. Yeah, and that's at the moment the structure on the Solana chart. Little has changed, but I think what becomes important next week is the yellow trend line, the breakout line. Looks actually like a mini bull flag here. Some coins are forming that, so could push higher directly. Again, I'm not marking the third wave complete. There's not enough evidence, but definitely this is the area where we could watch for a local top in the third wave. That's the update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.